Good morning, everyone, or is it probably early afternoon to everybody out there? The following is a presentation of History Maker Golf. My name is Robert from RJL 518. We welcome you to the Temple of the Shrine Country Club in Medinah, Illinois, for this week's golf tournament, the 2020 BMW Championship. Now, the reason why we're playing here is because Olympia Hills is not available from play.com, from either them or from any of the communities. So we're using last year's course for the BMW Championship to play this year in this second round of the FedEx Cup. As you know, the top 30 of this tournament will play in next week's East Lake Championship. And we're going to find out who wins the FedEx Cup. At least next week we will. But this week, not a bad tournament going on right now here at Temple of the Shrine. And we're picking up here at the third group, ninth hole. And I'll tell you what's happened so far. Going into the final round, Mark Leishman had the lead going in at 15 under par. He went ahead and bogeyed the second hole, and is pretty much is one over for the round so far. The big mover was Webb Simpson. Simpson was 13 under when he started the round. He is now 17 under. That extra control has really helped him. Some of the perks for some of the golfers, like Lucky for Scott Brown, has kept him at 13 under. Tommy Fleetwood and Dustin Johnson are at 15 under. Dustin Johnson became sunny and hot for the rest of the tournament on a triple results earlier in the round. What hurt this time though was Brandt Snedeker. He didn't stay in contention for long. He double bogeyed the fourth and pretty much knocked him out of contention early. Rory Sabatini right now is at 10 under par, and he is out of contention at this time. He's had a rough round, as you can see here. He has, for Sabatini, he also double bogeyed the seventh, Rory Sabatini. So he was 2 under, then even, and he is now 3 over for the round. John Rahm got himself a bogey here, a bogey on 4. The best round so far was actually for the round was fired a 34 was Patrick Cantlay, who went from 11 under, 14 under. So right now he is very much in it. So we're going to continue picking up here and to start the final round here at Temple of the Shrine Country Club, a.k.a. Medinah No. 3, where this tournament was actually played last year. So I'm excited to see what happens as we go ahead and finish off an exciting tournament and to pave our way for the championship. And Steeler fan 1933 joins me, just stopping to say hello. Can't stay, not a problem. You'll see me at the Astrodome tonight. Absolutely. Big 2 huge payoff pitch games tonight. And there should be lots of fun to play. Of course, for anyone in my payoff pitch channel, the Detroit Tigers take on the Seattle Mariners. Big game there. And, of course, the Cincinnati Reds play the Houston Astros, which will decide the National League Central. But that's payoff pitch. Let's talk some golf as we're going to get underway here. Continuing on with the third group. And it's going to be Rory Sabatini, who's actually first started. He's already out of contention, so we just roll for him. But I'll introduce the ninth hole to everybody here. The ninth hole, blind tee shot with safe play to right for best approach. Rolling upward sloping fairway means par is as good as score here. And it's a semi-daunting par 4 ninth. But Rory Sabatini is already out of it. So we just pretty much go ahead and roll for him as we find a pen here that I had someplace that just disappeared. And it's amazing funny how writing instruments disappear on my desk that quickly. So give me a moment here. I'll just... I guess I'll just grab that right there. And we are ready to roll. So Rory Sabatini, this is a semi-daunting hole. So we roll on the out of contention golf. And that is a 1. And semi-daunting, that could be a birdie or a par for him. And that's going to be a par. So Rory Sabatini just pars the ninth and we'll stay there. Scott Brown has 2 starts with is lucky, got the lucky perk from the qualifying. He has 2 blue chips. So here we go into our next round. Scott Brown rolls, And that's going to be a 5. Course control, that is a 15. And that's going to be in the trees on the first shot. So golf cam trees. And par 4. And let's see here for Scott Brown. And it's a 2. Is he a master? He is not a master. And it's going to be an easy set. It's going to be an easy second putt for par. So he just rolls 2 dice for Scott Brown. As long as he doesn't get double sixes, he gets a 5 and a 6 close. But he will make par and stay at 13 under. Here's Webb Simpson. He's the leader at 17 under. I've already checked the scores in the real-life tournament being held at Olympia Hills. 1 under is the high score there. So so the next time this tournament is done for next year, we're going to see some high scores on that course, I think, when we get to it. Webb Simpson has extra control. So but the course will control this one. That's a 5, and that is a 46. That's golf cam course. On a par 4, and it is a cordial hole. It is not. Is it a daunting hole? Semi-daunting, but the decider die says yes. It's going to be a clutch putt for par. Scott Brown, his putting is neutral. He'll use a chip to make him a gold. So he needs a 1 to 5, and he gets it. Gets a clutch putt for par. He doesn't get a chip back, but he will stay at 17 under. So Rory Sabatini fires a 39 now because he went from 13 under to 10 under. Brown stays at 13 under, so he fired an even 36. And Simpson did a 32. So he is strong, as is the leader, at 17 under. We go back to hole number 8. So I'll go ahead and put these back to here. So we go to hole 8 now. Well-protected green breaks sharply from left to right. Putt difficulty will depend on where the ball lands and placement of pin. Bryson DeChambeau, 14 under on this par 3. Let's see what he gets here. And he's going to take a par on that easily. That's a nice patient par. He will be very satisfied with that, and he gets a blue chip. And he'll be happy to stay 14 under. Tommy Fleetwood, 15 under par. He is 2 shots of Webb Simpson. Let's see what he gets. And he's going to have control of the hole here. That is a triple results, 2-2-2 on a par 3. So let's see what Tommy Fleetwood's got here. 2-2-2. And we'll re-roll the white and the green. And that's going to be a 25. Minor procedural rules violation prior to tee, a 1-stroke penalty, and stormy rest of round. That is not the first time he's already stormy, Tommy Fleetwood, so that doesn't really hurt him much, but except for the 1-stroke penalty. Oh, that stinks for Fleetwood. That's tough for him. And that's the second time he's had a problem, Tommy Fleetwood. Actually, it's the reason why he is stormy. He was already stormy because of special results earlier in the round. So he'll have to roll again, only this time it's a 1-stroke penalty. So he'll do it again. Wow. Tough break for Fleetwood. He has not had a good time today. He'll have control of this. That's going to be a 1-1-5 on a par 3. Is he a champion? He is not. And it's going to be a moderate putt for birdie, but in this case, it becomes a moderate putt for par. So he needs a 1 to 5, and he will get that par. As even with a procedural rules violation, that cost him a shot at a birdie. So he'll stay at 15 under. He's already stormy, though. Mark Leishman, who came into the round with the lead, is now 14 under par. He has gold putting from the round from before. So Leishman will get a chance here. He has 2 blue chips. And he's got a 6, and he's going to be happy with it. He'll take his par. He'll get another blue chip, and he will move on. And he'll be happy. And that retires the 8th hole. We now move back to Adam Scott. We go back to the first group. And we now introduce the 12th hole, golfer and fan favorite hole with legendary oak tree standing guard over slope green, designed to send poorly planned putts straight into the pond. So we'll find out what we got here for the 12th hole. And Adam Scott is first. He has a red chip already. He's going to save that. And here's the shot for him, and that is going to be a 2. He's going to have control, and that's going to be a 1-2-4 on the par 4. 1-2-4. Is he a duffer? He is not. Is it a firm green? The answer is yes. We did get firm greens on the course conditions, so it is a firm green. So it goes to golf. So it doesn't hold off the green. It's going to go to short game. And short game, normal short game. Is he soft, semi-soft? Decider die says no. Otherwise, it's a measured swing that sends the ball to straight line. We roll on the pin chart, and that is a 2. Dies in vicinity putt of the pin. It's going to be an easy putt for par. So he'll roll in his double dice, and he gets a 4-6, which is good enough, as he will sink his par and be happy with it. Brent Snedeker out of contention. This is a normal hole. He'll roll on the chart, and that is going to be a par for him. And now Patrick Cantlay, who was in the playoff last week in our tournament. He's 14 under. Let's see what he gets here, and that is going to be a 3. He has control. That is 3-4-5 on a par 4. And push shot drifts towards the rough, and that's going to be gallery groans. Ugh. Gallery groans on that. He will get a red chip, as Cantlay did not fire that one pretty well. Is he a master? He is not a master. Otherwise, it's a modest shot back to the fairway. Follow-up strong iron. It's going to be a moderate putt for par for Cantlay. So a 1-5. And he will make it and get his par. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be happy with that. Cantlay stays with the par. And we move back on to the 11th hole. Solid birdie chance here, although the green is the smallest on the course. Hit it, and it's money. So we could see easy putts for birdie here. Definite shot here. And the 11, Justin Rose is going to be here next. He's 12 under. He parred the last hole, the 10th. Rose with the shot. And that's going to be, he has control. That is a 1-4-5. Is he a duffer or gilded? He is neither. He is neither. It takes a crazy bounce and misses the green. That's going to be short game. Normal short game. Is he soft? Semi-soft. Decider die says no. So we re-roll on the, so it's a measured swing, sends ball in straight line to the pin. We roll on the pin chart. And that is a 5. It breaks left. It's going to be a moderate putt for par for Rose. So it's a 1-5, and he will get his par. On to John Rahm, who's 11 under. He started the round at 12 under. He's 1 over for the round. Here's the roll, and that's going to be a patient par. He'll take it. He'll also take a chip. And he'll be happy at 11 under. On to Dustin Johnson, sunny and hot, and 15 under, 2 shots behind Simpson, who leads the tournament. And he'll have control here. That's going to be a 1-5-5 on the par 4. 1-5-5. Is he a champion? He is not. 5-5. No, I'm sorry. Is he bomber or duffer? He is a bomber. Yes. Banana ball. That's a banana ball. That's not good. That's going to be gallery groans. Ugh, yuck. Gallery groans on Dustin Johnson. He will get a red chip for that. And we'll see what he has. Is he a workman? He is not a workman. A big swing sends ball to apron. It's going to be a difficult putt for par for Dustin Johnson. 1-3. And he's probably just going to have to lag it up here and take a bogey. Difficult putt would be a 1-3 chance. He'll lag it utilizing Tenacious Golf Tour's lag chart. And that's a difficult putt. It now becomes a gimme bogey. And he will make it. And he bogeys the 11th. Tough bogey there. Dustin Johnson drops back to 14 under. Still sunny and hot, but for the rest of the round, according to the quick results, but he stays at 14 under. Moving on to the 10th hole. Eagle chance only for those fearless, confident enough to take on the many deep bunkers scattered around the fairway. This is the beginning of the back nine for the third group now. Rory Sabatini is already out of contention. He rolls that is a normal hole, and that's going to be a par for him. And now we go to Scott Brown, who is lucky. He already has a chip, so he doesn't need to get he doesn't get any others. Has to have at least one chip when you have the lucky quality. 13 under for the round. Let's see what he does. And that is a 3, and that is a 2-3-3. Course has control. Course has control there. That's going to be a 23, and it was going to go. I think it was going to go safe. That'll be a safe approach. So it goes into 23, a green and 3, a moderate putt for birdie for Scott Brown. He'll spend that chip and make it an easy putt for birdie. So he'll go 1 to 4, and he will not make it. He doesn't get a birdie chance, so now it becomes a gimme. It now becomes a gimme par, and he'll get that. Chance for Scott Brown by the board. He's actually had a couple of chances to make easy birdies, and he's just not gotten the roll. Webb Simpson, the leader at 17 under, he'll play safe. And course will have control there, and that is a 40. That is a 45. And that's going to be in the trees on the second shot, golf cam trees. 5.2. Is he a master, semi-master? Decider die says not on this hole, he's not. Formidable lie dampens exit from trees, scrambling follow-up iron just a fringe of green. It's going to be a difficult putt for par for Webb Simpson. 1 to 3, and he is going to a difficult putt for par. He could make it a moderate, I think, and he does have a 2-shot lead. I think Simpson would like to keep that lead. He's going to spend the chip and try to make it a moderate putt for par. So instead of a 1 to 3, he needs a 1 to 5, and he got it. Saves par, and he'll stay at 17 under. Back to the 9th, Bryson DeChambeau, 14 under par. He rolls there. That's course control. That is a 35 golf cam course, so it's in the fairway. Par 4, is it a cordial hole? It is not. Is it a daunting hole? Semi-daunting. The decider die says yes. It is a daunting hole. It's going to be a clutch putt for par for DeChambeau. He has semi-gold, but the decider die says he is gold, so he doesn't really need to use a chip. It's a 1 to 5 to make a clutch, and he got it. He will get a chip for that, and he stays at 14 under. On to Tommy Fleetwood, who's just had two big bad breaks. Really should be pretty much on top there with the leader, Webb Simpson. So Fleetwood now will take his chance on this hole. And that is going to be course control, and that is a 25. That's golf cam course 1. Is it a cordial hole or no? Is he a laser golfer? He is not. Otherwise, nicely saved from rough to out area green. It's going to be a clutch putt for par for Fleetwood. He's going to use that chip to make himself gold, so he needs a 1 to 5. And he gets it. He'll keep himself at 15 under. We move on to Mark Leishman, who's got 3 chips. Got to start thinking about using them soon, although this is the final for the 4th group on the front 9. Mark Leishman, he's going to go ahead and roll normally. And he's going to have control of the course. That's going to be a 4-5-5 on this par 4. 4-5-5. Is he a legend? He is not a legend, I believe. No, he is not a legend. Is he a champion? He is not a champion. So it goes to golf cam mood. Golf cam mood on this par 4. Is he stormy? He is neither. So it's going to be 2 solid shots. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie from Mark Leishman. A moderate birdie is a 1 to 2. He's going to go ahead and spend 1 and to make it an easy birdie, and then he's going to spend another chip to make it a gimme birdie. He really needs to get this. As long as he doesn't roll double 6s. And he got it. He gets a birdie. He's got the chips, needs to use them. And he will advance up to 15 under, 2 shots behind Simpson. And he definitely needed to do something there. And he still has a chip left. So DeCambeau was 14 under, so he has a 35 out. Fleetwood was 14 under, now 15 under, 35 out. And Leishman was 15 under. He started the round 15 under, so he has a par for the front 9. And that retires the 9th. I'll be right back in a moment, everyone. Okay, let's get back to some golf. We start the 13th hole, the signature hole of this course. Golfers must contend with a long-distance water carry and devilish lake winds. You can see a decide or die bullet here when ball carries in the water, so we could be very careful here at the 13th hole at Temple of the Shrine in Medinah. Adam Scott is first, and it's an easy hole, so he's going to only 1 degree difficulty, so Adam Scott's going to go ahead and shoot this normally. So here comes his shot. And that is going to be that's a patient 6. So he's going to go ahead. He's going to take the par, and he will lose the red chip. And he'll stay at 12 under. Next up is Brandt Snedeker. He's 9 under, already out of contention. It is a cordial hole. A 4 is rolled, and that is a par for him. And now Patrick Cantlay, 14 under. He's going to see what he can get now. He needs a good shot for Cantlay. And that's going to be a 2. He'll have control. That is 1-2-6 on a par 3. And is he a champion, semi-champion? Decider Die says yes. It's going to be an easy putt for birdie for Cantlay. And he needs to make this. He can't really use the red chip to make it any. So we want to make it. So he needs a 1-4 for a birdie. And birdie, he got it. He gets a big bird, which Cantlay needed. And he advances to 15 under. Now 2 shots behind Simpson. Back to hole number 12, Justin Rose, who's even for the round. He started 12 under, and he's still 12 under. He's had a couple of tough breaks. And this is the 12th hole. That's a 3. He will have control. That is a 2-3-6 on a par 4. Is he a duffer? He is not a duffer. And it's going to be a layup shot, intentional, so short game, normal. Normal short game. Is he stone? He is not stone. It's an unhurried, calculated shot headed straight for the pin. Roll the die on the pin. That is a 6, and he's going to roll past it too far. It's going to be a difficult putt for par. Just not good sometimes when you get that pin chance. So difficult putt for par. It's a 1-3. He's 12 shots. He actually has to try to make this. He can't lag up. He's got to make it. If he just takes a bogey, he falls to 6 shots behind and then almost out of contention. He's got to make this. 1-3. 1-3 for par, and he does not get it. So now it becomes a moderate bogey. And he misses that too. So when you take a chance, sometimes it does backfire in your face. But yeah, he was 5 shots off the lead. He had to do something. So now it's an easy double bogey, and he'll make that. He fires a 6, so the 12. Yeah, he would go underneath. He fires at 12. He was 12, so now he drops to 10. So now he drops to 10 under par and is now in danger of falling out of contention anyway. But he needed to. I think Justin Rose needed to take a chance. Jon Rahm at 11 under. Bears Den 007 joins me. Thank you for joining me here at the Temple of the Shrine Country Club for a little History Maker golf. And that is a 4, and the course will have control on that. That is 24, and that's in the rough on the first shot. So golf cam rough. And is he a master? He is not a master. It's going to be a difficult putt for par for Jon Rahm, and he will use this to get a moderate putt to try to stay in contention. He's 6 shots off the lead. He will make his par, and we'll stay at 11 under. He'll stay at 11 under. He is 6 shots behind, so if he fell any further behind, he would have been out of contention. Justin Rose, unless something happens with Webb Simpson, Justin Rose will be out of contention for the rest of the tournament. If you notice why some are upside down, if they're upside down, they are out of contention of this tournament, and I just roll on the out of contention chart for History Maker Golf. Dustin Johnson, 14 under. He's 3 shots behind Simpson, who leads. Dustin Johnson birdied and then bogeyed the last 2 holes. So Johnson, he's got a red chip. Needs to get rid of that, but we'll see what he does. That's going to be a course control 14. And that's in the rough on the first shot. Is he a workman? He is not a workman. And it's going to be a moderate second putt for par for Dustin Johnson. So he needs a 1 to 5. And he gets it, so he keeps his par, and he'll stay at 14 under. We go to the next group at the 11th hole. Rory Sabatini out of contention. We roll on this cordial hole, and that's going to be a birdie for Sabatini, actually. He birdies that hole and is now back to 11 under, but still out of contention. And now we go to Scott Brown, who has the lucky quality, which means he gets a chip every start of a hole. If he doesn't have one, he gets a chip. But the thing about the lucky quality, which is one of the best choice qualities you can get in this game, he's been stuck at 13 under. He has not really done anything with it. His round, he went ahead and birdied, and then he bogeyed. He's been playing par golf for himself. It's been difficult for him, even with the lucky quality. Let's see what he does here on the 11th, and that is going to be a 5 course. We'll have control of that as well. That is a 26. That's golf cam course, so that's in the fairway. On a par 4, is it a cordial hole? It is a cordial hole. It's going to be a clutch putt for birdie, so Brown has a chance. He has neutral in putting. He'll spend that chip to make himself gold, so he needs a 1 to 5 to get it, and he got it. Birdie. He gets a big bird, which he needed to get himself back into this a little bit, and he advances to 14 under. Webb Simpson is the leader. He started the round 13 under. He's 4 under for the round. Had a couple of big shots early, and he slowed down a little bit, though, since birdieing the 7th. Webb Simpson has extra control, and he will have control of this hole. That's going to be a 1-3-6 on the par 4. Is he duffer or scatter? He is neither. Is he a hero, semi-hero? But the decider die says no. So it goes to golf cam mood. And at par 4, is he stormy? Simpson is not stormy. It's going to be expertly played to heart of the green. It's going to be an easy putt for birdie for Simpson. He can really put he can really put some of these other players now in a little bit of a bind if he makes this. Easy putt for birdie is a 1 to 4, and it's in the hole. And the entire group birdies the 11th. And Dustin Johnson will now advance to 18 under. So now some golfers are now in danger of falling out of contention. And it looks like Webb Simpson is strong. We go back to the 10th. Bryson DeChambeau. He's got a number of chips here. And he is going to go ahead and he's got 3 chips. He's going to use a chip to take control of it, to take control of the course. And he is now 4 shots behind. He could play safe or go for it. He's going to play safe. Still early yet. He's going to play safe. So let's see what he rolls. And that is a 3-4-4 on the par 5. Is he yeoman or puny? He is neither. Is he cold? DeCambo, he parred and birdied. No, the answer is no. He is not cold. Golf Cam Mood then on a par 5 and as a 4. Is he sunny? He is not sunny. It's going to be a double difficult putt for birdie. Double difficult putt. He's going to go ahead and spend 1 chip to make it. Well, double difficult putt. If you spend, you know what? No. He's double difficult putt for birdie. He's going to lag it. He has to lag it. And he lags it up to make double difficult will now become an easy birdie. So it just doesn't need to roll an easy par. So it just doesn't roll double 6s, and he's fine. And he gets a par on that hole. Difficult for DeCambo. Could have been a lot better. Fleetwood 15 under. He's got a lot of bad breaks a lot of bad breaks. But he's actually lucky. And Cards and Dice TV just joined me here. Tony at CP Cards and Dice, one of the best channels on the net, on YouTube, period. And yes, your brain just exploded. Exactly. Tommy Fleetwood at 15 under par. He is stormy, but he's had a lot of bad breaks. He's lucky he's actually 1 under for the round and still only contention, 3 shots behind Simpson. And that's going to be controlled by the course, and that is a 36. And that's in the trees on the first shot. So that finds itself in the woods. And let's see what we got here. So that is a 36. And number 6, is he a master? He is semi-master. The decider die says yes. And a precision swing sends ball flying through branches. True to center fairway. It's going to be an easy putt for birdie for Fleetwood. Great shot by him. Needs a 1-4 in order to make it. And yuck. As I said, bad breaks for him. It now becomes a gimme par. And he'll make that. Fleetwood stays at 15 under. Here's Mark Leishman. Received the putting gold character choice quality in qualifying. He has a chip. He's going to play it safe as well. And that's going to be controlled by the course. And that is a 36. That's in the trees as well. On the par 5 trees, 36. Let's see. And he has the same thing. Is he a workman? Mark Leishman is not a workman. And it's going to be a classic swing, right on the money. Strong applause. Strong applause for him. Let's see what he gets on the strong applause roll. And it's going to be a big distance, but short on accuracy. And it's a double difficult putt for birdie. So double difficult putt. Using the blue chip to make it difficult doesn't save it. He's going to have to lag. And play safe. And he's got it. So double difficult becomes easy. Becomes an easy par. As long as it doesn't roll double 6s. And he did that. Oh, ouch. Oh, easy putt for par, and he rolls double 6s, and that's going to drop a shot. Now it's a gimme bogey, and he'll make that. Oh, what? Wow, that went from pretty good to disaster. And Mark Leishman drops a shot, and he'll go to 14 under, and that really hurts. And the 10th hole is retired. We go to the 14th hole here at Temple of the Shrine, a.k.a. Medinah No. 3. Tiered, ascending fairway favors long hitters. Severely sloped green is also shielded by trees. Tough to earn a good third shot. It is a semi-daunting, semi-challenging. It is a hazard hole, so if it hits a hazard, the green difficulty is increased by 1 here at this course. So this is going to be a tough hole. Adam Scott is first. He is 12 under, and now 6 shots. He must par the hole to stay in contention. And he does. He gets a 6, which is a patient par. And so he's going to be happy with a par, and he will get a chip because it's not a double cordial hole. So he does get a chip. He'll stay at 12 under and in contention. Brandt Snedeker, 9 under. He's already out of contention. This is a semi-daunting hole. We roll on the out of contention golf, and he just gets a par. And now it's up to Patrick Cantlay. Cantlay, 15 under. He has 1 red chip. He is 3 shots back of Simpson. 4 degrees difficulty. Might as well go ahead and give the course control, but he's gonna be a little bit smart. He'll wait. On the next hole, we see if anybody emerges contenders from the back. So see what we got. Patrick Cantlay will take a roll, and that is gonna be, and he actually has control of it. Look at that. That is gonna be a 1-3-3 on a par 5. Is he a hacker? He is not a hacker. Wait, I'm sorry, par 5. I gotta look at the rim thing. So that again, 1-3-3. Yeoman or puny? Neither. Is he a hero? He is not a hero. Is he a hacker? He is not a hacker. So it's going to be a moderate putt for birdie for Patrick Cantlay. So he needs to roll a 1 or a 2 on this die to get it. Moderate birdie. Can Cantlay get into this? He doesn't do it. It's off. So moderate now becomes an easy par. So as long as he doesn't roll double sixes, and he'll get his par, and he will stay at 15 under. Brandon Baker joins me for some golf. I love Brandon Baker goes, golf! That's right. We're on the second group, 13th hole there, Brandon. There was some excitement in offline yesterday. Webb Simpson now leads the tournament at 18 under par. The lucky quality has not helped Scott Brown that much. Tommy Fleetwood's had 2 special results, which led to stormy conditions from him, but luckily he's actually 1 under for the round so far. Brandt Snedeker is already out, Sabatini is already out, and Justin Rose right now pretty much is going to be out because he double bogeyed the last hole, so he's now 8 shots behind Simpson. So he actually needs to get a hole in 1 on the 13th, otherwise he's going to be pretty much done. So Mr. Lucky did not do. It really hasn't helped him much. It really hasn't. He's not gotten good rolls. Justin Rose at 10 under. Must get a hole in 1 in order to stay in contention, but let's see. Stranger things have happened, and he'll have control. It's a 1-2-3 on the par 3, though. It's a 1-2-3, and you go to Golf Cam Green. And par 3, and is a 3. Is it a challenging green? It is not. Otherwise, it's going to be a clutch putt for birdie. He is a gold putter, so a 1-5, he'll make it. And he missed that. Ugh. And he misses it. That's the kind of day he's had too. So he misses a clutch putt for birdie. Normally I give him a red chip, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be out of contention. So the question is now, does he make his easy par? And he does do that. So he gets his par, but Justin Rose is hereby out of contention. So I will now turn him over to know that I just roll on the out of contention chart. So he stays at 10 under, but he is no longer in contention. John Rahm is 11 under. He must birdie this hole in order to get within Webb Simpson. Whenever I get them, Mr. Lucky doesn't so much get you extra birdies, but very easy to add bogeys. You're right there, Brandon. You're right. He has avoided a few bogeys. Justin Johnson became sunny and hot the rest of the game, the round earlier offline. But so far, the guy has been Webb Simpson. Extra control. He's 18 under. He's in good shape. He has a 3-shot lead. So here's Rahm. Rahm must birdie the hole, and that's a 1. He'll have control of it. That is a 3-4-6 on the par 3. Decent shot, but unfortunate bounce. It's going to go short game. Normal short game 4. And it's Rahm's stone. He is not stone. It's going to be an easy putt for par. So he just can't roll double sixes. And he doesn't do that. So Rahm gets his 3, but he's 11 under, and he is now out of contention, in my opinion. He is done. Well, of course, we still, of course, keep track of his score, but he is 11 under, but now no longer I will take him out. So now here's Dustin Johnson, still has that red chip, 14 under, 4 shots behind Simpson. He'll go ahead and save the red, not use it on this hole. He needs to get a good shot. Johnson gets a 4. That is going to be, he has control 1, 2, 6 on the par 3. Is he a champion? He is not a champion. Goes to golf cam now. Par 3, 6. Is he hot? Yes, he is hot. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. He's hot for the entire round. So a moderate putt for birdie for Johnson. So he needs a 1 to 2. So 1 to 2 for Dustin Johnson, and he got it. It's in the hole. Birdie. Johnson gets a big bird. And boy, did he need that. And that gets him now, advances to 15 under, now 3 shots off the pace. We go to the 12th. Sabatini already out. The 12th is a normal hole. And Sabatini rolls a bogey, actually, on that one. So he drops back a shot. He'll drop back to 10 under. He actually birdied the last out of contention hole roll. And now Scott Brown, who's lucky, gets a chip. Scott Brown, 4 shots off the pace of Webb Simpson. Needs to have a good roll here on this 4th, on this par 4. And that is a 3. And he will have control, 3, 4, 6. Let's see what he gets. Is he bomber or dynamic? He is neither. And that's going to be an overshoots the green, but not by much. And that is going to be short game normal short game. And is he soft? Scott Brown is not. So a well-placed pitch rolls within 2 feet of pin. It's going to be an easy putt for par. He'll save that chip. Although he would get it anyway, but you never know. So easy putt for par. Can't roll double sixes, and he doesn't. He's got it. And Scott Brown remains at 14 under. That's pretty much what he's been getting. He's just not been getting the good rolls. He is a 3B golfer, and the funny thing is, he's a 3B golfer, all right, and he's actually the lowest rated of all the golfers. Everybody else is 1, 2. Scott Brown, I'm pretty sure at a 3B, he's very lucky to be playing in this crowd. Webb Simpson, 18 under, has extra control, and he has had a good round. He's 5 under for the round. And he'll have control of this one, too, automatically. That is a 255. 255. Is he a legend? Semi-legend. Decide or Die says no. Is he a hacker? Simpson is not a hacker. So it's going to go to Golf Cam Green on this par 4. Is it a friendly green? It is not a friendly green, and it's not a challenging green. So it's going to be an easy putt for par for Webb Simpson. Just can't roll double sixes, and he's good. I'm sure he'll be happy with a par to stay at 3 shots in the lead. We go to the 11th. Bryson DeChambeau has got 2 chips. He's at 14 under. He's got to start making some moves here. Here's the roll for DeChambeau. And that is a 1. He'll have control of this. That is a 4.56. 4.56. And that goes right to Golf Cam Green on this par 4. And that is a 5. Is it a friendly green? It is not. It is not a challenging green either. It's going to be an easy putt for par for DeChambeau. And he'll get it. Chambo stays at 14 under. Tommy Fleetwood, 15 under. Stormy, unfortunately. Let's see what he has here. And that's going to be a 2. He'll have control 1, 2, 4 on a par 4. That usually sounds pretty good. Is he a duffer? Fleetwood is not. Is it a firm green? The answer is yes. We did roll firm greens. We did get firm greens in in conditions. So this did show up. So it is a firm green. So it's going to go off the green. It's going to be normal short game. And that's going to be, is he stone? Fleetwood is not stone. So we're going to re-roll on the pin chart. And that's going to be an easy putt for par. So just can't roll double sixes, and he's good. And he'll stay at 15 under. Mark Leishman, 14 under, was the leader going into the round. He's 1 over for the round. Gold putting really hasn't much. He hasn't had many clutch putts. Only a couple. Leishman takes his shot, and that's going to be a 1-2-6 for the par 4. Is it a direct green? It is not. Is he stone? No. Golf cam mood. Can't really see how any of these golfers can really be stone, but okay. I mean, you can't be on the PGA. You can't be on the PGA Tour and suck. I'm sorry. If you're not on the, you don't suck if you're on the PGA Tour. You just don't. You can have bad weeks and great bad tournaments, yes, but you don't suck. That's going to be a 2 on a par 3. Is he sunny? He is not sunny. It's going to be a difficult putt for birdie for Leishman, and he is going to lag it. Using a chip to become moderate doesn't really help much, so he's going to lag it. So difficult. Tries to lag it, will make it difficult to gimme. And he rolls a 2-2-0. That's going to be a gimme par. Just can't roll sixes, and he's fine. And the 11th hole is retired. Before we go to the 15th hole, it's time to see if anybody makes if we have any emerging contenders from those 2 golfers in the Bs. So let's go ahead and bring out that chart, which I left over here. So let's bring out the chart. And the emerging contenders, and I think we're going to roll once. 2 to 4 under. The leader is Webb Simpson. He started the round 13 under. He's now 18 under, so he's 5 under. So 5 under par or better, don't roll. No emerging contender possible. So we will not have any emerging contenders in this round. Webb Simpson pretty much knocked everybody out, as he has been the hot dog today. No emerging contenders, not this week. So now we go to the 15th. Fairway hugs, water, and collection area of slope green. Drains into pond, often making for hand-wringing results. So there is a lot of water on this. As you can see, water on from here, which is very careful. So you don't want to roll anywhere in the 4s. In the 4s, you're getting wet. So we'll see what happens here. Adam Scott is first. 6 shots. 6 shots off the leader. He must par to stay in contention. And that's a 5, and that's going to be course control, but he'll stay okay. Looks like a 12. That's going to be in the bunker on the second shot. So golf cam sand, 3.2. And is he a chunky? And Scott is not chunky. So it's going to be a shower of sand. It's going to be an easy putt for bogey for Adam Scott. An easy bogey. So it just can't. So he's gonna be done for the day pretty much. Just can't roll sixes. And he barely gets it in there, but he's good. So Adam Scott gets himself a bogey. And he's going to drop to 11 under, but he is now out of contention. So I remove the sunny and the chip as he is done. And he stays at 11 under. So he goes to 11 under now. 7 shots off the pace. And in my opinion, he is eliminated. Brandt Snedeker, 9 under. He rolls on a normal hole. And that is a 6, and that's a bogey for him too. So he bogeys this hole as well off the out of contention chart. So he's going to drop back to 8 under. He unfortunately, right now, Snedeker is pretty much in the lead for dog of the day. He started 11 under. He's now down to 8 under. He is 3 over for the round. Sabatini, however, is also 3 over for the round. And Justin Rose is 2 over. So we got a couple of guys that could get the dog of the day at the end of the round. Here's Patrick Cantlay, 15 under, 3 shots behind Simpson. He's going to take this chance. And that's going to be course control. And that is a 15. And that's in the trees. That is in the trees on a par 4. And let's see what he's got. He's a 4 here, and that is on the first shot. Is he a workman? He's not a workman. It's going to be a moderate second putt for par for Cantlay. So it's a 1 to 5. He's got to make it, and he does. Cantlay pars the 15th, and he will stay at 15 under. Back to the 14th hole. Justin Rose is just rolling on the out of contention chart. This is a semi-daunting hole, and semi-daunting gives him par on that. So he stays at 10 under. Justin Rahm, the same thing. And that is going to be semi-daunting. That could be birdie or par, actually. And that's going to be a birdie for Rahm. Rahm's going to birdie that hole. And he's back to 12 under, even though he's back to 6 under for Webb Simpson. I don't roll. Once you're out of contention, you're out of contention. Unless you're out of contention. Unless something really happens to the leaders. Although when you're back to 6 shots, maybe we could, but we'll be all right. So Jon Rahm is back to 12 under, but right now we'll see what happens with Dustin Johnson. Johnson on the 14th. Johnson rolls. That's going to be course control, and that is a 66. That's in the golf. That's Golf Cam course. So that's in the fairway on this par 5. And it's a 3. Is it a cordial hole? It is not. Is it a daunting hole? Semi-daunting. It is not. The side or die says no. It's going to be a clutch putt for par for Dustin Johnson. So he's got 1 red chip. Clutch putt for par. He needs a 1 to 3. And so let's see what Johnson does. And he gets it. He gets a clutch putt for par. He makes the par, and he loses the red chip as the blue chip would have offsets it. And he is still has a crack at it. Back to the 13th. Rory Sabatini, 8 shots off the lead. Cordial hole. And that's a 3. That's going to be a par for Sabatini. And now Scott Brown already has the 1 chip, so he doesn't get another one. With that lucky quality, but we'll see if Brown here, he is 4 shots behind Simpson. And he'll have control of this. That's a 1-2-2. That's actually a pretty good roll to have. Pretty good roll. 1-2-2. Is he a hacker? He is not a hacker. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. So 1 to 2 is going to use the chip to try to make it an easy putt for birdie. He needs a 1 to 4 to get within 3, and he didn't get it. That's the kind of rolls he's been getting. That's the kind of rolls he's been getting using the chip. Misses an easy birdie and now becomes a gimme par. And he gets that. That's the kind of day he's had. And he stays at 14 under. On to Webb Simpson, 18 under with a 3-shot lead. Really just needs to play basic golf. Plays basic golf. Everybody's chasing him now with a 3-shot lead. Plays normal basic golf. Simpson's going to hoist the trophy at the end of this round. And that is a 1. He'll have control. That is a 1-5-6. Is he hacker or gilded? He is neither. And that's going to be Golf Cam experience. And 5, is he a prospect? And Webb Simpson is not a prospect. I'll move the extra control. It says icon there. He is not a prospect. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie for Simpson. So 1 to 2 for a moderate birdie. And he got it. Birdie. Webb Simpson is burning it up. And he advances to 19 under as he is the hot guy today. And he's about to put everybody else out of contention if somebody doesn't do something here. This could be a very boring final round, as Webb Simpson right now just running away with it. He is 6 under for the round. We go to Bryson DeChambeau, back to the 12th. I guess sometimes you do get rounds like this where not everybody can stay in contention. See, John Rahm, I probably would have moved him back into contention if he had stayed there, but Webb Simpson just kept John Rahm out anyway. So here's DeChambeau back at the 12th. And that's going to be course control. That is a 26, and that's on the course. That's on the fairway. Nice shot down the fairway. Golf Cam course. Par 4. Is it a cordial hole? It is not. Is it a daunting hole? It is not. It's going to be an easy putt for par. And he makes that. And DeChambeau stays at 14 under. Tommy Fleetwood has had nothing but bad breaks all day long. Like I said, he's lucky he's where he is at right now. DeChambeau needs a good. Fleetwood needs a good roll here, and he gets a 4.55 on a par 4, and is 4.55. Is he a legend? Semi-legend? Yes. I blow away my control here. I'm gonna have to start making these as cards. He is a legend. Extra distance, extra bounce, gallery cheers. Yay! Gallery cheers. He gets a blue, which Fleetwood needed. And let's see what he is. Is he a hacker? Fleetwood is not a hacker. It's a nice shot. It's a green. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. Fleetwood's going to use that blue to try to make it an easy birdie. So he needs a 1 to 4 for Fleetwood, and he got it. Birdie. Fleetwood finally gets a break, which he needed. Advances him to 16 under. 3 shots back of Simpson. There's a dominator like Webb today, and then there's a dominator with a stack of blues. At least for everyone else, he has a stack with chips. Exactly, right? How about that? Here's Mark Leishman, 14 under. Needs to have a good shot here on the 12th. And the 12th actually is going to have control. That's going to be a 22, and that's in the rough on the first shot. Golf Cam rough. Par 4, 2. Is he a master? Semi-master, but Decider Die says no. It's going to be a moderate second putt for par. He's going to use the blue chip to make it an easy par. He can't afford to lose any, and he will make that. And he will stay at 14 under. And the 12th hole is retired. We go to the 16th. So far, not as exciting as some of the other tournaments, but I guess sometimes you have that. Like last week at the real TPC Boston, Dustin Johnson, I think he finished like 30 under par or something like that. He was like 5, 6, 8 shots in front of everybody. There was nobody challenged him last week. This week, however, Brandon, Olympia Hills, where this tournament is really being played, 1 under was the start of was the leading score. 1 under, which means next year this tournament's played. Okay, we'll see some high scores. All right, we go to the 16th. Historic hole, scene of miraculous 99 shot, immortalized with plaque. Elevated green means club selection here is crucial. Pars will be in relatively short supply. 16th hole at Temple of the Shrine Country Club. Adam Scott, unfortunately, already out of contention. This is a normal hole, and that is a par for him. Snedeker, normal hole, and that is a par for him. And now Patrick Cantlay. Cantlay's going to go ahead and use the red chip, since I'll give the control to the course anyway. Since 5 degrees of difficulty. Yeah, it's been a good, tough challenge for everything this weekend. Yeah, it has been, as I've been looking at that scoring. Patrick Cantlay gives control of the course. That's going to be a 14, and that is in the trees. So golf cam trees on the first shot, R4. And is a 3. Is he a workman? Cantlay is not a workman. It's going to be an easy putt for par for him. So he just needs no double sixes, and he's fine. And he's going to be happy with a par there. He gets rid of his red chip, and he stays at 15 under. Back to the 15th, Justin Rose, 9 shots off the course. It's a normal hole. It's challenging, but normal hole. And that's going to be a par for him. Justin Rahm, that's going to be a par for him. And now Dustin Johnson, sunny and hot, 4 shots for Simpson. Johnson running out of time. He's got to get a good shot here. Someone's got to try to get Simpson. Fleetwood's the only one closest to him. And that's going to be a good shot for him. It's going to be a 1-3-5, though. 1-3-5. Is he Duffer or Puny? He is not. Is he utility? He is not. It goes to Golf Cam Now. That might help him. Golf Cam Now, 5. Is he cold? Nope, he's hot for the entire round. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie for Dustin Johnson. So he needs to make this a 1-2. And Justin gets to within 3 shots. Gets 3 shots. Here's the roll, and he doesn't get it. Moderate birdie now becomes an easy par. And he'll make that. Good chance to go by the board, but he doesn't neck it. And he stays at 15 under. Back to the 14th. Rory Sabatini, this is a par 5. And this is a semi-daunting hole. And he's going to make a par there. And Scott Brown, lucky, gets his chip. And let's see what he can do. And that is going to be he actually has control of it. That is a 1-3-5 for him on a par 5. One, 3, 5. Let's see what he has here. Is he Duffer or Puny? He is not. Is he champion or hero? He is a hero. He is a hero. It's going to be dead on. And that is a special short game. Special short game 1. Is he Stone? He is not Stone. And the ball was played perfectly to contour of green and roll on the pin. But it's a 5, and it shoots up a moderate putt for par. That's the only thing about the pin chart. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's a moderate putt for birdie. Okay, moderate putt for birdie for Brown. Moderate putt for birdie. I forget. Special short game uses the other pin chart. Okay. Moderate putt for birdie. Brown's going to use the chip and make it an easy putt for birdie. He's got to make this. He's got to make this. So an easy putt for birdie. 1-4. He needs it. And he finally gets a big bird. Birdie. Finally gets a bird. And he advances to 15 under, but still 4 shots behind Webb Simpson, who is now 19 under. And as I said, just pretty much needs to play. Yeah, special pin microchart. Exactly. I forgot about that one. I've been using, on that. I forgot about for the par 5s. So Webb Simpson, 19 under, as I said, just needs to play basic golf. If he just needs to play par golf, he should win this thing. Simpson shot, and that's going to be a course left control. That's 36, and that's in the trees on the 3rd shot. Ugh. Not where he wanted to put it. But he has extra control. Extra control, 4. Extra control, I saw it. Extra control. That's a 3-6-6. Just caught it. Extra control. 3-6-6. My bad. Is he a bomber? No. It's hooked slightly, just enough to miss the green. So it's going to be normal short game for him. Is he stone? He is not stone. It's going to be a difficult putt for par for Webb Simpson. Ouch. Okay, he's going to might lose a shot. 1-3. Difficult putt for par. Ugh. Difficult putt for par. 1-3. He's got a 3-shot lead. He's going to lag it. He's just going to lag it. Be happy with a bogey. So difficult putt for par. This will make it a gimme bogey. And a 2-6. Yep. So now it's a gimme bogey. And he'll be happy with it. As he drops back to 18. And he bogeys the 14th. And that is his first bogey of the day. So he drops back to 18 under. And I'll go ahead and I'll put Jon Rahm back in contention. I know what I said earlier. I thought about that. I said, you know what? I'll put him back in contention. I don't think he had any chips on him anyway. So Jon Rahm is back in contention at 12 under. Webb Simpson now drops to 18 under, but still very much in command of the tournament. You wish you could get to number 14 before you got your first bogey of the day. I know, right? Usually have a double by 3. We go to the 13th hole. Bryson DeChambeau. He's going to take his shot. It's an easy hole. He's got 2 chips. He has to make a run here since Simpson just dropped a shot. He'll have control. That is 155 on a par 3. And is he a champion? He is not a champion. Golf Cam Mood. Par 3 hole 1. Is he stormy? He is not stormy. So it's a superb shot. It's going to be a gimme putt for birdie for Bryson DeChambeau. And he needs that. Can't roll double sixes. And he almost did. Wow. And he almost did. But at 5 and 6, he gets the birdie for DeChambeau. And he advances to 15 under par. Now 3 shots back. Tommy Fleetwood, who birdied the 12th. That was his first birdie since the 3rd hole. Maybe this tournament can get a little bit more interesting now that Simpson dropped a shot. Fleetwood's roll. And he will have control. That is 4-4-5. And 4-4-5. Is he gilded? He is not gilded. So it goes to Golf Cam Green. Is it a friendly green? It is not a friendly green. It is not challenging. So it's going to be a clutch putt for par for Fleetwood. Clutch putt for par. So he needs a 1-3 to make it. And he got it. Gets a big par. Gets a chip. Might be able to use that somewhere down the line. And now Mark Leishman, who really hasn't done anything this whole round. He really hasn't done anything. He's just been really just parring along. Mark Leishman. Let's see what he has. He'll have control. And that is a 3-4-5 on a par 3. And miscalculated swing sends ball past green, wedged onto green. It's going to be a difficult putt for par. Ugh. Difficult putt for par for Leishman. Oh, boy. What a time for him to get that. 3-4-5. Difficult putt for par. Needs a 1-3. And he got it. Leishman saves his butt and stays at 14 under. 13th is retired. We now move on to the 17th hole. An accurate tee makes this an easy birdie, as the putting surface is flat and even. Proximity of pin to water portends trouble, though, if you miss the green. So, a cordial, friendly 17th hole at Temple of the Shrine Country Club. Adam Scott, though, is a cordial hole, so he rolls on the out of contention. He birdies it, actually. So he moves to 12 under and is back in contention, but 6 shots back. But with 2 holes to go, he's still out. So here's Brandt Snedeker. And that is, I said, that is a cordial hole, and he bogeys or pars that one. And he's going to bogey that one. He bogeys that hole. He drops back to 7 under. And now Patrick Cantlay. 3 shots back. Cantlay's got to get a good shot here. At 15 under. He's got to make a good shot. And he'll have control, and that is a 1-3-4 on a par 3. Is he a hacker? He's not a hacker. Goes to golf. It's going to go to Golf Cam now. And there's a 4. Is he hot? He's not. He parred the last 2 holes. He is not hot. It's going to be a double difficult putt for birdie. He's got no chips, so he needs to roll. He needs to roll a 1 and the decider die. Double difficult putt for birdie. I mean, he could lag it up, but he's got to take a chance. He's 3 shots back. He's got to take a shot. He's got to take a shot. Double difficult putt for birdie. He's going to take a chance. Here's the roll, and he just didn't get it. So double difficult now becomes a difficult par. This is where this comes in. Can he at least make the 1-3 par? Yes, he can. And he does stay at 15 under, even though he did take a chance to do that. And I'm going to take Rahm back out of contention since he was out of rolls anyway. Doesn't really matter. He's still out. We go back to the 16th. Justin Rose, normal hole. And that is a 2. That's a par for him. John Rahm, normal hole. And that's a birdie for him, actually. Wow, okay. Rahm's birdied 2 of the last 3. And he gets back to 13 under, but he's still very much out of it. Dustin Johnson, 15 under par. Sunny and hot. 3 shots back of Simpson. Simpson sees Tommy Fleetwood in his rearview mirror. Fleetwood's had a rough round, but believe it or not, he's still very much in it, and yet he's stormy. He's pissed. So there's Dustin Johnson, see what he gets. And that's going to be controlled by the hole. And that is a 1-1. That is a 1-1-1. That's special results. Special results, level 1, par 4. Oh, boy. Or is that? Nope, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. That's special results. Course cuts control. So it's just a 1-1. Sorry, never mind. Rough. Golf Cam rough. 2, but a laser golfer finds the green, but he does not have laser. So he does not. So that's going to be Golf Cam rough. Never mind. Golf Cam rough. I caught it. Par 4. Second shot. Is he a master? He is not a master. Otherwise, it's going to be a moderate putt for par. So he needs a 1-5. And he got it. Johnson keeps a par and stays at 15 under. Back to hole number 15. Rory Sabatini. This is a normal hole, and that's a bogey. Sabatini's had a rough round too. And with that bogey, he drops back to 9 under. Scott Brown, who's been lucky, gets his chip. He's at 15 under. Needs a good shot here on this 15th hole. Brown 2 under for the round. See what he rolls. That's going to be a 3. He'll have control. 2, 4, 6 on this par 4. Is he a duffer? He is not a duffer. Is he a champion? He is not a champion. So Golf Cam experience. And that's a 4. Is he an icon? Yes, he is an icon. It's going to be an easy putt for birdie for Scott Brown. Easy putt for birdie. He will use the chip to make it a gimme birdie. Just can't roll double sixes. He got it. Birdie. And Brown birdies his second hole in a row. And he advances to 16 under, now 2 shots behind Webb Simpson. Simpson, who's trying to play just normal, perfect, just basic golf, and he blew it on the last one with the bogey, so now he's got to be a little careful. Suddenly this tournament got a little bit interesting on the back, on this back end of the back 9. Webb Simpson, let's see what he gets. He has control. That is a 1-4-5. Is he duffer or gilded? He is neither. It takes a crazy bounce and misses the green. So that's normal short game. Is he soft, semi-soft, but the decider die says no. It's going to be a moderate putt for par. So he needs a 1-5 to stay 2 shots ahead. 1-5. He got it. Barely. He got it. Webb Simpson makes a heck of a par and will remain at 18 under. There Brown goes, getting something going. Lucky, always lurking contention. That's right. We go back to the 14th hole here at Temple of the Shrine Country Club. Bryson DeChambeau, 15 under, 3 shots back. He's got 2 chips. He's going to go ahead and take control of this hole. Needs to make a good shot. And that's going to be a 1-2-6 on a par 5. Needs to get close. Is he 1-2-6, par 5, dynamic or direct green? Neither. It is not dynamic or direct. Is he gilded? DeChambeau is not gilded. So it's going to be a moderate putt for birdie for DeChambeau. He's going to use his second chip and make it an easy birdie. So he needs a 1-4, and he got it. Birdie. DeChambeau gets his second birdie in a row. And the crowd is getting a little excited. Well, then there really is no crowd. We got COVID-19 all over the place, right? But the crowd's getting excited. He advances to 16 under. Webb Simpson now seeing a couple of golfers in his rearview mirror. Now a chance for Tommy Fleetwood. And he's going to take his chance. He's going to take a chance. And the course is going to take control, and that's going to be a 26. That's Golf Cam course, which is fine. That's in the fairway. Par 5, 6. Is it a daunting hole? Semi-daunting. The decider die says no. Is he scatter golfer? He is not scatter. Nicely played approach. It's going to be a clutch putt for birdie. Good thing he saved the chip. So he's neutral. He'll use the chip to get to gold. A 1-5 for Fleetwood, and he's 1 shot back. He got it. Birdie. He got it. Big birdie for Fleetwood. And all of a sudden, the tournament has totally turned around. Fleetwood advances to 17 under, 1 shot behind Simpson now. What a shot by Tommy Fleetwood. And now Mark Leishman, who's still at 14 under. This tournament I thought might have been over a few holes ago. Boy, was I wrong. Leishman now needs a good chance. And that's a 5. Course left control there. That is a 14. That's in the trees on the second shot. Golf Cam trees, 5.2. 5. Is he a master, semi-master? The Tiger Guy says no. It's going to be an easy putt for par. So as long as he doesn't roll double sixes, he'll be fine. And he's fine. And the 14th hole is gone. What do you think there, Brandon? Tournament suddenly turned around a little bit. We now go to the finishing 18th hole. The main feature of this intriguing finishing hole is a green that's been elevated almost 1 story higher than the tee. So we'll see what happens here at the 18th. Adam Scott, however, just rolls on a semi-daunting chart and is par. So Scott finished 11 under, and he finishes 12 under for the round. So for the tournament. So that means it was 35, and he went 36. So his round is a 71. So 12 under, so he finished at 276. Next up is Brandt Snedeker. And on a semi-daunting hole, he gets a par. Snedeker had a very rough tournament. Started 11 under, finishes at 7 under. And he had 2 bogeys here, so he fired a 38 and a 70, and that is a 76. 76, 7 under, so he fired a 281. So he is 7 under, so he had a 4 over round. So Brandt Snedeker right now is in league to get my Dog of the Week award. And now Patrick Cantlay, he's done, but he'll get to see where he can finish out here. And that is a 2. He actually has control of the course. 1, 2, 6 on the par 4. Is it a direct green? It is not. Is he stone? He is not. Golf Cam mood. Par 4, 2. Is he sunny? He is not sunny. Difficult putt for birdie. Difficult putt for birdie. If he misses it, it'll become a moderate par. He's going to try it. He's going to try it. He knows he's in next week's tournament for the Tour Championship. So let's see what he can do. Difficult putt for birdie. He needs a 1. Nope. So now it becomes a moderate par. He needs a 1 to 5, and that he gets. And he finishes at 15 under for the round, which is pretty good for the tournament because he started the round 11 under. So we had a 4 under round, which is, I like, that's good. So he finishes with a 34, a 68, and he finished 15 under, so that is a 273. A good tournament for Patrick Cantlay after last week in that playoff he had against Dustin Johnson. So a nice round finishing by Cantlay. We go back to the 17th. Justin Rose, cordial hole. Die roll 3, and that is a par for Rose. John Rahm, cordial hole 6. That's a bogey or par, and that turns into a par for Rahm. Now Dustin Johnson, 15 under. Can he finish the tournament strong? I know we got some solid pros up there. We do. We don't have chunkers here. We don't. You're right there, Brandon. We don't have chunkers. We're all on the President's Cup team. Like I said, I'm sorry. If you're on the PGA Tour or on any tour, you don't suck. You don't. If you can shoot a par 72 on any course, you don't suck. Roll for Johnson. That's going to be a 5. The course is going to have control on it. And that is going to be a 16 golf cam course. So that does land in the fairway on this 3. Par 3, is it a cordial hole? It is a cordial hole. It's going to be a clutch putt for birdie. So Dustin Johnson can finish 2 shots back if he can make it. Clutch putt for birdie, 1-3. Can he do it? No. Been that kind of day. Easy par, and he gets that. And Dustin Johnson remains at 15 under. We go back to the 16th. Rory Sabatini, 9 under. Normal hole, out of contention, 3. And that is a par for him. And now Scott Brown. Brown suddenly just got into this. Now 2 shots back of Simpson. Gets chip. Let's see what he does. He needs a good roll. He's going to keep that chip, save it. And that's going to be a patient, and he's going to take the patient par. He'll get another chip, and he will take the par. He'll be happy with it. With a course control of 5 degrees difficulty, he will take the par and be happy and stay 2 shots back. And now Webb Simpson does have to make play. Simpson right now a little erratic the last 3 holes. Birdie, bogey, par. Let's see if his X control helps him here. It does not. Course left control. That is a 33, and that's on the fairway. Golf cam course. Is it a daunting hole? It is not. He is not a scatter golfer. It's going to be a clutch putt for birdie for Webb Simpson. He is semi-gold. Decider die says no, so it's going to reel 1-4 for Simpson. The old-fashioned white 6-way. No skill necessary. Exactly. Webb Simpson. Clutch putt for birdie. Semi-gold. Needs a 1-4. This is a big putt. And he did not get it. He gets a red. He gets a red chip. Now it's an easy par. And he makes that. That is a chance that just went by the board for him. Now a red chip with 2 holes left to go. And Webb Simpson still 18 under. Still 2 shots back. A shot ahead of Fleetwood. Now this tournament got really interesting. Back to the 15th. Bryson DeChambeau, 16 under. Got a good chance for him as well. Got to put the pressure on Simpson. That's a 2. And he'll have control. That is 3-5-5 on a par 4. Is he a king? God dang it. Is he a king? Yes, he is a king. Explodes off the tee, middle of fairway. Gallery cheers. Yay! He gets a blue. For Bryson DeChambeau, gallery cheers. Is he a hacker? He is not a hacker. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie for DeChambeau. He's going to use that chip and try to make it easy. An easy putt for birdie. Needs a 1-4 to put the pressure on Simpson. 1-4 for DeChambeau. Lines up the putt. And he got it. Birdie. And he gets the bird. That's his 3rd straight birdie. And we have a tournament. As he advances to 17 under. And now Tommy Fleetwood. One shot back. It looked like Simpson was going to run away with this about a few holes ago. And now the other golfer's saying, wait just a minute. Fleetwood with the roll. And it's a patient for him, and he's going to take the patient. He gets a patient 6. He'll take a par. He'll be happy with it and get a chip. He'll save it, and he stays at 17 under, and that's good. That is not bad to get right now. And now Leishman. Leishman at 14 under, a disappointing leader in my opinion, going into the tournament. 15 under. He's 1 over for the round. He hasn't really done anything this entire tournament. This entire round. That's going to be a 4. He will have control here. That is a 2-3-5 on a par 4. Legend or Shaper. And Leishman is neither. Is he a champion? He is not a champion. So it goes to Golf Cam now. Par 4, 5. Is he cold? No, he's not cold. He's neutral. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie for Leishman. So Leishman needs a 1 to 2 for a moderate birdie. Can he get it? No, he cannot. He misses it. So now it becomes an easy par. Just can't roll double sixes, and he doesn't. And Leishman remains at 14 under for the round. As I said, he's really been, I almost want to say he was just the lazy dog of the day, although Snedeker right now has that. And the 15th is retired. 3 holes to go. We go back to the 18th. Justin Rose at 10 under. Semi-daunting. And that is a 3. And that is a par for Rose. So Rose finishes the round, finishes the back 9 with a 38. And he was 10 under. And he finishes a 74. Because he was 12 under when he got in. So he finished a 2 over round. So he finishes at 278 for the tournament. Next up is John Rahm to finish up. He's out of contention. That is a 6 on a semi-daunting. That's a bogey for him. Ugh. So he bogeys this one. And he finishes at 12 under. So he was, let's see, 2 under 1. So he fired a 35 on the back. 37 plus 45, 70. So he finishes 72 total. And Rahm just finished at 12 under. So he finishes at 276. Now Dustin Johnson, 15 under to try to make it interesting. Let's see how he finishes the 18th, the tournament up. And that is a par. Let's see. 15 under par, 3 shots back. Do you attack the green or do you just take? Well, you might as well attack the green. You're 3 shots back. You might as well attack the green, and that's what he's going to do. So he's going to attack the green. Rolls a 2. Barely on green, but makeable. A difficult putt for birdie for Dustin Johnson. So it needs a 1 to get it. And nope. So he misses a difficult. Now it's a moderate par. And he will make that. Might as well. I mean, you're not going to, you might as well do something. So finishes 15 under. Good. I mean, 2 under for the round. Had a couple of bogeys that hurt him early. So let's see here. So he finishes 2 under. So he's 1 under for the back 9. So 35. Finished with a 70. 15 under. So he fired a 273. Okay. We go back to the 17th hole. Rory Sabatini. This is a cordial hole, just rolls. And that is a 5. It's a par for Sabatini. Now, Scott Brown. 16 under, 2 shots back. He's going to save. He's already got 2 chips. He's going to save. He doesn't need, with a 5, he should be able to get control, hopefully. We'll see what Brown can do here on a big shot here at the 17th hole. And he's got a patient. Oh, wow. He gets a patient. And he's going to have 3 chips to use on the last hole if he takes it. But let's see. It's a par 3. Let's see what the green is. It's a 4. This one's tough. A difficult putt for birdie. You can use, yeah, the difficult putt for birdie. if he takes it. If he uses both chips, it becomes an easy putt for birdie, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to make it an easy putt for birdie. He's going to use both chips to try to make it. Going to really focus on this. Yep, I agree with me. You agree with me. Easy putt for birdie. 1-4. Needs it. This could be his chance. Here's the putt. And he got it. Birdie. Brown gets a huge bird. Gets a big birdie and is now 17 under par. He will get a blue chip to start the 18th. He got DeChambeau and Fleetwood, and now Webb Simpson. His butt is getting a little bit warm. And now Simpson's got to think about what he wants to do. He has the red chip, and he has to get rid of it. He has to get rid of it, so we'll see what Webb Simpson wants to do. He's 18 under. He's going to use the red chip and give him a black 6. He's going to take a chance on it. A black 6. He still might get control because it's only a 1, only here. So he's going to take a black 6 and see what he gets. And he will have control, and that is a 2-6-6 on a par 3. Is he a champion? He is not a champion. Goes a golf cam green. Par 3, and it's a 6. Is a friendly green. Yes, it is a friendly green. A clutch putt for birdie. And he is semi-gold. Decider Die says he is gold. Webb Simpson might have just saved his butt, but he's got to make this putt. Clutch putt for birdie. 1-5. Does he make it? Yes, he does. Birdie. He does make a birdie. What a comeback by Webb Simpson. And he gets back to 19 under. And DeChambeau, Fleetwood, and Brown, all just went, ugh. Webb Simpson, because he spent the red chip, of course, he doesn't get a blue, but he goes back to 19 under. What a shot by Webb Simpson. We go back to the 16th. Now, DeChambeau and Fleetwood, they got to make a move here. DeChambeau has birdied the last 3 holes, so you know he is hot. And that is a 3 on a difficult, and that is a 23 on the course, and that is the sand. And he finds the beach on the second shot. Is he chunky? He is not chunky. Otherwise, a perfect strike for the bunker, a pin. And that is a 3, and it's going to be an easy putt for par. So he just can't roll double 6s. And he's fine. Nothing but the bottom of the cup. And he stays at 17 under. Now, can Tommy Fleetwood make a move? He has 1 chip. He'll save it. Fleetwood needs a good shot. And he rolls a 33 on the course. So that's going to be golf cam course. That's in the fairway. Par 4. Is it a cordial hole? It is not. It is not a daunting hole. It's going to be an easy putt for par for Fleetwood. So he needs to just not roll double 6s. And he's good. And now Mark Leishman, 14 under. Leishman, 14 under. See what he does. And that's going to be a 23, and that's in the sand. Golf cam sand on the second shot. Is he sandy? Semi-sandy, but yes, Decider Die says yes, he is. and that's going to be explosion from bunker and pin. So let's see what he winds up with. And that is going to be an easy putt for par. Leishman's got it. So the all par, a very difficult 16th hole. And Webb Simpson, though, with that clutch putt, moved himself back to 19 under. But still a little work to do. 16th is retired. We now go back to the set. We now go back to the 18th. Rory Sabatini, semi-daunting hole. Rolls a 1, semi-daunting. That could be a birdie or a par for him. And that's going to be a par. Sabatini, not a good round. Started 13 under, finished 9 under. So he also finished 4 over for the round. So he was 36, 37, 38, 37. So 76 for the round. So 9 under. So 279 for the tournament. Now Scott Brown. He gets his chip. He gets his chip. Brown has got to make a good shot here. He has lucky. He should take control of this hole is what he should do. Semi-daunting, but he can't, though, because of a semi-daunting. He's going to leave. He only has 1 chip. He might not get it. He's going to go ahead and roll normally. He'll save the chips in case he needs to make a birdie putt. Let's see what he gets. Here's the roll. And it's a 5. Course has control. That's going to be a 36. And that is in the sand on the second shot. Golf Chem Sand 4.2. Is he sandy? He is not sandy. Otherwise, it's going to be an easy putt for par for Scott Brown. He'll use it and make it a gimme par. Made it interesting, but he gets the par. Yeah, hazard triangle on the hole. Extra level difficult putt. Yep, that's right. But he got it anyway, so he got it. So he finishes 17 under. So he made it interesting late. So 13 under. So now at 17. So he actually finished pretty good. 4 under on the back 9. So he actually fired a 32. Finished with a 68 on a round. 17 under, 271. Not too bad. Now, Webb Simpson. Webb Simpson. All he really needs to do is make a par and force Bryson DeChambeau and Tommy Fleetwood to birdie the next 2. So let's see what Webb Simpson does. All of these guys are in the clubhouse. Webb Simpson is about to go in the clubhouse. Here we go. And that is a 2. And he has control of it, but a 4-5-6 could be difficult. 4-5-6. And that goes right to Golf Cam Green. For Simpson. Par 4. Is it a friendly green? It is not. It is not. Is it a challenging green? Semi-challenging. Decide or Die says no. It's going to be an easy putt for par for Simpson. Just can't roll double 6s. And he got it. He did roll 1-6, but he got it. And he'll take it as the clubhouse leader and the overall tournament leader. So a great round for Webb Simpson. 6 under for the round. So 36, 5, 4, 3, 4. So he fired a 34. So he fires a 66. 19 under. So that would be a 269. Webb Simpson is your leader. And now with 2 holes to go for DeChambeau, Fleetwood, and Leishman. 17th hole. They need to birdie these holes. They got to birdie them to have any chance to catch Simpson. They must make a birdie. DeChambeau is first. He has control. 3-4-4 on a par 3. Is he utility? He is not utility. Golf cam experience. Par 3. Is he an icon? He is not an icon. Oh, what a time to not get that one. It's going to be a double difficult putt for birdie. Double difficult putt for birdie. 17 under. He's got to try. He's got to go. He's got to try for it. He's got to try for it. Double difficult. He's got to try for it. A par is not going to. He's not going to eagle the 18th hole. At least a very. He's not going to eagle it. Double difficult putt for birdie. He's really not going to eagle it, but he is tied for second. What do you think, Brandon? Try the double difficult? I know if you don't miss difficult par, a difficult par really isn't that tough. It's a 1-3. Got to try. I agree. She's got to make it. Needs a 1 and the decider die to make it. Bryson DeChambeau taking a long birdie putt. And no, doesn't make it. So now it's a difficult par. Can he at least make that? Yes, he can make that. So he stays at 17 under. You play to win the game. Here's Tommy Fleetwood, 17 under. He's got a chip. See what kind of a shot he has. And he has control, and that is a 3-4-6. Decent shot, but unfortunate bounce. Short game, normal. Normal short game on a 6. Is he stone? He is not stone. It's going to be a difficult putt for par. Oh, wow. Difficult putt for par. And that really hurts his chances. Webb Simpson's probably going to win this thing. He's going to use the chip to make it a moderate par, just so he doesn't lose it. And he got it. And Tommy Fleetwood is at 17 under, and Webb Simpson is congratulating his friends and himself as he probably knows he's got this one in the bag. Mark Leishman, 14 under. Remember, Dustin Johnson was already in next week's tournament because he won last week, which means if Webb Simpson holds on to win here, which he will, obviously, he is automatically in next week, of course. With remaining 30 golfers for the Tour Championship. Mark Leishman, he'll try his shot. And that's a 5. That's controlled by the course. 24, and that's in the rough. That's in the sand. Golf cam sand, par 3. That is 3.1. Is he chunky? He is not chunky. It's going to be a moderate par for Leishman, so he needs a 1-5. And he missed a moderate par. Easy bogey, and he gets that. But that's kind of the day. That's kind of the day he had. And Leishman will drop back to 13 under. That's kind of the day he had. Never really got started. Final hole, the 18th. Unless somebody makes an eagle here, Webb Simpson is your BMW champion. Bryson DeChambeau is first. Could happen. Could happen. Special results. Could happen. DeChambeau shot. And he has control. That is a 2.56. 2.56. Is he a hacker? He is not a... Wait, 2.56. What is that? Part 4. 2.56. Is he a legend? Semi-legend. Oh, what a time for the decider die not to come up. Shot bounces near green, but not on. That is a normal short game. Is he soft? Semi-soft. Well, he did not. Oh, boy. Okay. Moderate putt for par is what it's going to be for DeChambeau. So he needs a 1-5. And he does get that. So he finishes 4. So he finished 33 on the back 9, 68, finished 17 under. So that's a 269 for him. A good day for DeCambeau, but at least they all know they'll be playing for the Cup next week. Tommy Fleetwood, rough day really for him. Just went up and down, but at least he finished strong. 17 under and was stormy all day long. Becomes hard. Tough day for DeCambeau at the end. Yeah, moderate becomes hard. That's right. Tough day for DeCambeau. Now Fleetwood. And he has control. So that's 2-2-4. King or bomber. And Fleetwood's a semi-king. And yes, he is going to get a comp. He is going to get it on this one. Zinger down fairway. Gallery cheers. Yay! Is he a champion? Though he is not that, though. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie for Fleetwood. Moderate putt for birdie. Needs a 1-2. Nope, he didn't get it. Now it's an easy par. And he'll get that. So he stays there, gets a moderate. So he finishes 17 under. So he fired a 34 on the back. So it's a 69. So he finished 3 under for the round. So a 272 for the tournament. And that does it. Mark Leishman will be last. He'll take his chance. See if he can finish strong. And that he'll have control. And that is 156 on a par 4. Legend or bomber? Neither. Is he a hacker? No. Golf cam mood. Par 4 hole, number 6. Is he sunny? No, he is not. It's going to be a difficult putt for par for Mark Leishman. So he needs a 1-3. And he misses a difficult putt for par. So now it's a moderate bogey. And he gets that. That's kind of the day he had. So he bogeys the 17th and the 18th. So he drops back to 12 under. And that is your tournament. And that is it. Webb Simpson, 19 under par, extra control from yesterday. He is your BMW Championship winner at Temple of the Shrine Country Club. He gets himself a nice trophy, and he will, of course, be in next week's FedEx Cup Championship, the Tour Championship at East Lake, which I forget the name that here, but we have that course at play. So for History Maker, we have that course. So we'll at least be playing that one. Congratulations to Webb Simpson, a solid 4 days. Yeah, 19 under par does the job for him. Second place, Bryson DeCambeau, Tommy Fleetwood, and Scott Brown at 17 under. They'll share second. And then at third place, Dustin Johnson, Patrick Cantlay. And then we have a logjam at 12 under, Mark Leishman, John Rahm, and Adam Scott. Then 10 under, Justin Rose, and 9 under, Rory Sabatini. And 7 under, Brant Snedeker. Webb Simpson is your champion at the BMW. And we are done until next week. And I will, of course, do a qualifying to see who the 12 golfers will be at that tournament. We're going to do it the same way. Peachtree. Yeah, Peachtree is East Lake, I believe. Yes. I believe Peachtree is East Lake. And I do have the course. I have all the courses, Brandon, at least all the play courses. I did look to see if somebody did Olympia Hills. Nobody did that one yet. And of course, as soon as the PGA Championship was done, someone did, what was his name, Guild? What's his name, Geld or something like that? Gelden or whatever. He did Tournament Players Club Harding Park. He did Harding Park. So now that's available. So now he can play on that course. So nobody did Olympia Hill, so I'm sure that'll be available for next year. Gideon. Exactly. Gideon. Yeah, he's a beast on course creation. Exactly. He did TPC Harding Park. So now that is available now to download. Well, that's it here for History Maker Golf. Brandon Baker, Bears Den 007, Cards and Dice TV, Steeler Fan 1933. Thank you very much for joining me here at History Maker Golf. Want to remind you, Payoff Pitch Baseball, 2 humongous games tonight. Tigers versus the Mariners. If the Mariners win and the Rangers lose in quick results, Mariners are in. If the Mariners lose and the Rangers win in quick results, they win. If they both win or both tie, they'll be game 163 tomorrow. And, of course, the feature game, the Cincinnati Reds versus the Houston Astros. That's the National League Central Division Championship game. Whoever wins will be in the NLDS. Whoever loses will have to play the Giants in a one-game wild card playoff. Thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you guys in about 6 hours. 7 o'clock is when I'll try to start it. Thank you very much. This is Robert from RGL 518 signing off. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. See you later, everyone.